LWO1 WeatherNet. Liftoff conditions looking pretty good.
ESTS is ready for launch.
Ignition. Liftoff.
Falcon 9 has cleared the tower.
Ten, 9, 8,
Side booster ignition.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All systems are go for launch.
T-minus 30 seconds.
Let's listen in to the final countdown.
T-minus 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
As you can see, Falcon 9 has cleared the tower, lifted off from Cape Canaveral Space Force Station. We just heard the call out that the vehicle is supersonic. We're currently going to throttle down the engines in preparation for max Q coming
Max
up.
Q.
Oh, there we heard it. So that was the moment of greatest aerodynamic pressure that the vehicle will experience in flight today. Everything looking nominal with stage 1 trajectory. Now we have 5 events coming up in quick succession. MECO, or main engine cutoff, stage separation, stage 1 flip, second engine start 1, and the boost back burn. And you can follow along with those events there on the timeline at the bottom of your screen. Beautiful view of the Florida coastline. Main engine cutoff coming up in just under 30 seconds. As I mentioned before, we will be attempting to land the booster back on land at landing zone 1. This is known as return to launch site, as opposed to a drone ship landing.
MECO. Stage separation confirmed. Back startup.
Stage 1 boost back startup.
So you can see there on the right-hand side of your screen, second stage MVAC engine has ignited. The first stage on the left-hand side is performing the boost back, which, as you saw just moments ago, the first stage flipped itself over and is now making its way back to the coast of Florida. Everything looking nominal with second stage trajectory there on the right-hand side of your screen.
Stage 1 boost back shutdown.
All right, so there we heard the call out that the boost back burn has concluded. That was the first of 3 burns that the first stage will perform today. And we can see the grid fins beginning to deploy there on the left-hand side of your screen. The next event we have coming up is fairing deployment. All right, there you can see the two fairing halves have separated, fallen away from the vehicle, exposing the 105 spacecraft to the vacuum of space. As a reminder, we will be attempting to recover these brand new fairing halves once they make their way back to Earth. We're currently in the first of 2 MVAC burns. This first one will last until T plus 8 minutes and 26 seconds, about another 4 minutes from now. And there we can see the east coast of Florida.
Stage 2 on a nominal trajectory.
Space Coast there in the background of on the left-hand side. Once again, we are launching the Transporter-3 mission today. This is SpaceX's 3rd dedicated SmallSat Rideshare Program mission, and it's our 2nd mission of 2022. On the left-hand side of your screen, we can see those grid fins have deployed. Falcon 9 has 4 hypersonic grid fins positioned at the base of the inner stage, and they orient the rocket during reentry by moving the center of pressure. As for first stage, its next event is the entry burn.
Stage 2 FTS has safed.
Stage 1 entry burn startup.
And there on your screen, we can see that that entry burn has begun. Once again, this burn is designed to slow the booster down as it returns through the dense part of the atmosphere.
Stage 2 on nominal trajectory.
As we just heard there,
Stage 1 entry burn shut down.
everything continuing to look good with second stage. As I mentioned earlier, we'll be attempting to recover this booster for the 10th time today, and we're targeting a land landing at landing zone 1. The first stage has just one more burn left, the
Stage
landing
1
burn.
FTS is safe.
It begins just before touchdown and provides the booster a soft descent before landing. About the same time that Falcon lands, we are expecting SECO, or second engine cutoff, 1 of our second stage. Just a few seconds away from landing.
Stage 1 is transonic.
Vehicles traveling around 900 miles per hour. Really puts the deceleration into perspective. In the span of less than a minute, we'll have reduced from twice the speed of a
Stage
jet
1 landing burn.
all the way down to 0 of the landing, back at landing zone 1. As you heard from the call out there and from the cheers behind me, we have successfully landed this Falcon 9 for the 10th time. It's also the 102nd recovery of an orbital class rocket.
Nominal parking orbit.
All right, so we just heard there, second stage had a good orbit. So we cut off or shut down the MVAC engine on the second stage. And as we just heard, we had good orbit. So we're now going to coast for the next 45 minutes or so while we wait for second engine start 2, or SES-II. We'll see you back here at around T plus 55 minutes.
Expected LOS keep.
Welcome back to the Transporter-3 mission, our third dedicated rideshare mission. Falcon 9 lifted off at 10:25 a.m. Eastern from Cape Canaveral Space Force Station, had a successful stage separation, landed first stage back at landing zone 1, and successfully completed our first second stage burn. We're now waiting to relight the MVAC engine on the second stage for the second and final burn. It will be a quick burn lasting only 2 seconds, and we're anticipating that to begin in just a couple seconds.
MVAC ignition and shutdown.
All right, as we saw there on your screen, like I mentioned, only a 2-second burn, super quick.
Nominal orbit insertion.
Okay, and there we heard the call out that we have confirmation of good orbit. Next up, starting around T+1 hour, we will start the deployments of our 105 spacecraft. As I mentioned earlier, this is our third dedicated rideshare mission. Our goal with these rideshare flights is to provide small satellite operators with competitive pricing, increased flight opportunities, and flexibility. These dedicated rideshare flights to sun-synchronous orbit will occur about 3 times a year, providing regular access to orbit. Additionally, we offer opportunities for a ride to orbit on our Starlink missions, which launch every couple weeks or so. Coming up in approximately 2 minutes, we're expecting the start of the deployment sequence. There will be 82 deployments for 105 spacecraft, which will occur over a 30-minute period of time. These deployments include microsats, CubeSats, PocketQubes, and orbital transfer vehicles, which are sometimes called space tugs. And they will deploy the spacecraft after separating from Falcon 9. We're expecting our first deployment in about 10 seconds. As I mentioned, this is a batch. So let's listen in for this first batch of deployments.
Unicorn 2E separation confirmed. AlphaPod 2 separations confirmed. AlphaPod 3 separations confirmed. ETVA-1 separation confirmed. EPSO-1 separation confirmed. Gossamer Piccolomini separation confirmed. DWSAT-1 separation confirmed. NUX-1 separation confirmed. Row 5 separation confirmed. Oscillopod 2, separations confirmed. Oscillopod 4, separations confirmed. Oscillopod 1, separations confirmed. Oscillopod 3, separations confirmed. SuperDove, separation confirmed. SuperDove, separation confirmed. SuperDove, separation confirmed. Lemur 2, separation confirmed. Kepler 17, separation confirmed. Lemur 2, separation confirmed. SuperDove, separation confirmed. Aurora Tech, separation confirmed. SuperDove, separation confirmed. SuperDove, separation confirmed. SuperDove, separation confirmed.
As you may have noticed, we heard 24 of the expected 26 deployments. Again, we were not expecting to get all deployments confirmed in real time, so we'll work to confirm with our teams and provide an update a bit later in the webcast. In the meantime, the next 37 deployments are going to happen during a blackout period, which basically means that we lose camera views and telemetry. While we wait to regain access to ground station coverage in a few minutes, sit back and follow along with our animation that shows you where we are in the mission. We'll see you back here at T+1 hour and 15 minutes. Welcome back to the webcast for Transporter-3, SpaceX's third dedicated SmallSat Rideshare Program mission. We had a successful liftoff at 10:25 a.m. Eastern from Space Launch Complex 40 at Cape Canaveral Space Force Station in Florida. We have 105 spacecraft on board today's mission, spanning across 82 deployments. So far, we've had 24 confirmed separation events and are currently waiting to hear the callouts for another 37, which occurred during a blackout period with no access to ground station coverage. To see a full list of the deployments, head on over to SpaceX.com. Now let's listen in to hear the confirmation of those deployments.
"37 satellite operations confirmed.
Acquisition of signal, Svalbard.
SuperDove separation confirmed. 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 SuperDove separation confirmed.
Acquisition of signal, dual.
SuperDove separation confirmed.
SuperDove separation confirmed. SuperDove separation confirmed. First ISI separation confirmed. Second ISI satellite separation confirmed. Umbra-2 separation confirmed. Ukrainian satellite Sich separation confirmed. Spaceflight customer separation confirmed. Ion SCV-4, Elysian Eleonora, separation confirmed. Spaceflight customer, separation confirmed.
For those just tuning in, this is SpaceX's Transporter-3 mission, our third dedicated SmallSat Rideshare Program mission. Now, when we came back from the blackout, we heard confirmation of those 37 payloads that were deployed during the loss of ground station coverage. And you just heard the callouts for another 19. Now, as you may have noticed, we were unable to confirm 2 of the 82 deployments because the spacecraft on this mission are small sats, and because there was a large communications blackout during the deploy sequence. It can sometimes be difficult for us to confirm deployments in real time. I'm hearing from our teams that we likely won't have those confirmations in the next several minutes, so we're going to end our live broadcast and we'll provide an update on those final confirmations via social as soon as we receive them. Thanks again for watching today's launch, and we'll see you next time.